So this evening, folks, we are reviewing Minotaur Blooded, the first installment to the Beastial Tribe series, written by Naomi Lucas. Now, I came across this book like many of the books I come across, and it's because Facebook advertised it to me. It appears that the government is fully aware of the fact that I am a depraved human being, and their plot involves me being more depraved, and so they enable said depravity. I'm afraid to, but we're going to move past that. Now, I decided to read Minotaur because I have read and reviewed books that involve doing trolls, doing vampires, doing orcs, doing werewolves, doing mermaids, doing aliens, doing shape-shifting centaurs. I figured the next logical step would be to be doing Minotaurs, so here we are. Now, the world of Minotaur takes place in a society where there is the maze, which is shrouded in an eerie mist, and it's occupied by violent, horrific beasties. And then there is the world of humans, which the mist is slowly beginning to encroach upon and choke out. And now the human world is where our leading lady, Eldora, exists. And one night, she finds herself walking home alongside the maze, and she hears a voice coming from it, and so she decides to throw caution to the wind and interact with it. And within the few minutes of interaction, she finds herself somewhat attracted to the voice. Of which I understand. I myself find that I am also attracted to voices coming from the mysterious ether. But she is caught by the patrol, and one thing leads to another, and she ends up being sacrificed to the maze in the hopes of appeasing the mist so that it doesn't choke out her town. And in that time of being sacrificed, she is immediately caught by the owner of the voice that she had heard from out in her world. And it turns out it belongs to the Minotaur Viticus, who, right off the bat, is very intent on making her his mate. Like you do. And basically the entire story is the two of them traversing the dangers of the maze, trying to get to the mountain where Viticus's family resides in order to keep her safe. Now, the book involves a lot of very hard BDSM, so if that is not your style, I would not recommend this book. I like to think of it as a more rough version of the path that you take in romancing the Iron Bull from Dragon Age Inquisition. If that sounds like something you're into, then definitely give this a read. Now at this time I am on to the second book in the series, Minotaur Prayer, and hopefully I will be finishing that soon and I will review it. Until then, happy reading.